Hi, I'm Samuel. I'm a makeup artist for Stylebee, and if you want to recreate this look I did with Brittany, just go to dotfully.com where makeup you can get for free. So let's get started. I would really like to start on brows. So I'm just
Do you always do brow before foundation and everything?
I personally like to do it because I'm a little bit OCD. So I like to kind of go backwards. That way, if I see anything that needs to be corrected, I can easily wipe it off without ruining the eye. All right, so now I'm gonna prime your lid. So it's important to use something before you put your eyeshadow, that way it has a little bit more longevity and staying power.
Okay.
And I like a fluffy brush because it puts a little less on rather than something more dense. Spring's really all about a pop of color and not anything that's just like too intense. So I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm gonna dab right into something that's really coppery. I'm gonna start right at the base of your lash line.
Do you tend to use light eyeshadow colors, then dark, or how do you like to do it?
Yeah, I like to start off really light, mainly because when you start off light, you can always add more. When you have too much, it's very difficult to remove and take away. I mean, it's basic, art principle. But in this case, again, with spring being more diffuse and softer, I just kind of want it to look more soft and less forced. Open. Yeah, I love it. And it's also pulling some gold from your outfit and making your eyes really pop. And what I'm gonna do is actually use your liner to give you the pop rather than the shadow itself. I'm gonna do the same thing below. Now I'm gonna use a brighter tone on the inner part of your eye just to kind of make it pop.
Just kind of get that sparkle to your eye.
Yeah, it just makes the eye kind of open up a little bit more. I'm just gonna follow it out. And this is also another reason I haven't done concealer or anything, because we can clean this up afterward and it's gonna just look nice and polished.
Cool.
All right, so now for the fun part. So what I like to do, go as close as I can to the lash line, and I'm almost just doing a tapping sensation rather than like pulling a straight line. Because in this look, I'm gonna actually use another liner to give you more intensity and impact with color. And it's like little soft tapping motions. It's almost like you're just putting a dot there. And then I like to go right into that eye line here. All right, so here's one of my favorite tricks, white eyeliner. You can use it on the inside of the eye, but I prefer to use it on the outside.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give a nice, generous kind of coat of white.
And you do this over the black?
Yeah, well that's why I
eyeliner.
kept the black really simple.
Okay.
But what's gonna happen, open, I'm gonna create like a really soft little cat eye, close. But I'm gonna actually put shadow on top of this. So the white becomes kind of my base in an instant, so sometimes you gotta clean it off. And we'll do... So you wanna find something really pigmented.
That's gorgeous. Wow, okay.
You just press it right on top of the white. It's the little details like this that pull up the whole makeup look. And mascara is another really important thing. So just look straight up for me. Next step, a color corrector. So you're gonna put just a little beneath. And again, I like using really fluffy brushes for concealer, just because I don't want a whole bunch of product on you. I mean, full coverages are great for concealer because I know a lot of women feel more concerned with under eye darkness, but you want to stay away from full coverage around the eye. So again, with my little trusty, I'm just going to go around any areas that are a little bit red or warmer, because eventually we're going to go on top of this with a lightweight foundation. So because it's a lightweight foundation, you can spray this directly on the skin, but I like to put some on my hand, that way I have more control over how much I'm putting on you. And I'm actually gonna stick with this same brush and go directly into a bronzer. Okay. I'm gonna start right at your right underneath the cheekbone, and just softly kind of roll it around. And with contouring, it's important to not go overboard unless you really want to contour heavily.
Right.
All right, so the next step is highlighting. This is really great because it's a cream, but it ends up drying as a powder. And I just like to press it right into the cheekbone. The cool thing about this product is that it's still a little bit of fleshy tone. It's not white, it's not yellow.
Yeah.
You want it to have like an appeal that it looks like it's the undertone of your skin. So that when you catch light in it, it really gives this nice like dewy effect. I like to put a little above the lip. What that does is it flips the lip up, so like if light catches it, it makes your upper lip look a little pouty. So our last and final step, we're gonna go to lips. And you naturally have a deeper tone to your lip, which I'm kind of excited about. A nice matte lip color. Something that's kind of like fleshy but has a little bit of a coral touch because you've got the orange going on. So another cool trick is actually using your lip color as your blush. And the cool thing about lipsticks, especially a matte one, is that it stains, so it stays on better. And I just love it. It still kind of has that glow to it as well. I think most people don't think to use their lipsticks, but I actually learned that from my grandmother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's the one who taught me so much about beauty, and that's it.
And for the next wedding you go to, you can rent a designer dress from stylen.com in your city.